what we need.
We do need to get the truth out there. Hi, I'm Charles Goyette, and I'm here to ask for your help in getting the truth out with an important new documentary about America's leading champion of liberty, Ron Paul. Ron Paul, the Empire of Lies. Now it's time for the Ron Paul story to be told in a feature-length, theatrical quality documentary. Although Ron has been approached many, many times, he hasn't agreed to cooperate in a documentary till now.
I've had a lot of other groups doing this, but there was some reluctance, either in my position or the individual's ability to understand the philosophy. And that's where I felt comfortable, because I've known you now for a couple of years, and way back in radio times, and I've read your books, and in these last 2 years, we've gotten to know each other very well, and we've done a lot of work on podcasts as well as radio ads, not 5 or 10, but into the hundreds, so we have spent a lot of time on this. But the one thing that I know with certainty is you know the philosophy.
Now I'm asking for your help in telling the story of Ron Paul's battle against the Empire of Lies, against the Empire of Lies. Telling it the way the media didn't want it told. Already, Ron Paul supporters, highly accomplished professionals, have agreed to join me in this production. Cameras, crews, and post-production facilities. Our schedule calls for a release in the first half of 2016, when the presidential primaries are underway and people are starting to pay close attention to politics. But first, there is costly archival film footage that we need to acquire to include in the documentary. It'll help us pull the curtain back on the political hacks to show people who don't know the part that the nation's lapdog press has played in burying the news of the Ron Paul revolution. And there are also people across the country that we need to interview to make the Ron Paul story complete. And that means travel expenses for our crew. And of course, our promotional efforts are absolutely vital to getting the Ron Paul story in front of as many people as possible. Your backing keeps this project independent, and that is essential. I'm not willing to make a weak or a watered-down version of the Ron Paul story. Your backing helps tell the story of the Empire of Lies. After the documentary is released next year, a portion of the proceeds will go to help support the Ron Paul Institute for Peace and Prosperity. We hope we can count on your support, and be sure to share this story with your friends and family too.
We've got to get the truth out. That is what we need.